people of Honeywell comes a new breakthrough in large format photography that currently holds the attention of professionals and amateurs alike. Introducing the Pentex 6x7. The 6x7 centimeter camera format has become increasingly popular in recent years. But the problem with most large format cameras was their cumbersome design. But now, Pentex has made it a pleasure. Professional photographer to test use our Pentex 6x7. This would determine whether our large format camera is as practical to use as a 35.
I decided to see if the claims were true about this 6x7 camera. Using a model I planned in advance to shoot in varied situations, not only in studio surroundings, but in view of the claims, under awkward conditions that would be unfeasible with anything else but a 35. This would prove to me whether it was possible to use the large format with its big negative.
The minute you get your hands on our Pentex 6x7, you'll understand why we call it the camera that understands you. It's human engineered. For example, it has a new kind of bayonet mount that locks lenses in place in less than 1/4 of a turn, engineered so you can even change them in the dark. Not only is the Pentex 6x7 ideal for location work, but it renders a 50% more usable negative than old-fashioned 2 1/4 square cameras.
This model I hired, Pat was her name. She couldn't believe I was planning all of this in just one day, but she thought it would be a fun thing to do.
The Pentex 6x7 utilizes a new electronic shutter, which is unparalleled in accuracy. It guarantees exposure as consistent as technically possible. The versatility of this large format camera allows for the exquisite recording of some of the most beautiful scenery known to man. Can you imagine this scene being shot with a cumbersome twin-lens reflex camera, or one with waist-level viewing? The Pentex has eye-level convenience, which is simply great. Anyone used to 35mm can make the step up to this ideal format quickly and easily. Well, almost anyone. As time went along, we realized that our camera was being subjected to more tests than we had anticipated.
I get dizzy very easily. I decided to try to load the camera on one of those merry-go-rounds for kids. I did get dizzy, but I didn't have any problem loading the camera.
The Pentex 6x7 has a special feel about it. Beautifully balanced with all controls so functionally located, it feels like an extension of the hand. This makes large format photography of your subjects greatly simplified. Every lens surface is super multi-coated. No other camera pays so much attention to this minute detail. The lens shade created for the 6x7 is stylish, functional, and its bayonet mount allows fast mounting. In some situations where the sunshade is useless, again, the fine design of the lens system helps control flare.
The shots on the merry-go-round were so easy. I tried something I would have never dreamed of doing with a big camera. This swing set was nearby, so we hopped on them and tried to swing in unison. This is something I would have hesitated trying with the 35 millimeter. I was amazed at the ease of operation. In freelance work, you get into a lot of bizarre situations. I chose the fountain scene to simulate this. Plus, I was trying to impress the model with my creativity and imagination and so forth. I was mostly worried about losing the camera in the fountain.
We've come to realize in tests such as these that it's not always just the equipment that's under test, but the participants as well.
Besides having a ball and catching a cold, I've had quite a change of thinking about using a large format camera. I feel I could use this Pentex 6x7 in place of my 35 millimeter camera virtually all the time. I'm sold on it.
Large format photography need not be awkward and difficult. No matter what type of photography you do, Pentex makes it a pleasure. Make the step up to ideal format. The Pentex 6x7 by Honeywell.